Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Yagor, and today we're gonna be working on the R7. So we're gonna continue the stunt build series. I'm super excited. And today I'm gonna start with the essentials, something that I feel like is probably the most important part when building a stunt bike. So let's check it out. So for today's install, we're gonna be installing the full metal stunt, the racing rails. I know they make the full stunt crash kit, but I think the racing rails will do enough. They have great reviews and they protect everything that really needs to be protected. I got lucky and found these used and they're in great condition. Like, they look brand new still. Like, pucks are intact, no scratches or anything crazy. And it's a very simple install. So 4 bolts, these bolts go onto this side, and this is going to replace your engine mount bolt. So this is very important. But yeah, let's get to the install. Should be pretty easy, shouldn't take us long, and it'll definitely be an awesome upgrade to the bike for protection. Alright guys, so for this install, very simple. It's not difficult at all. There are these 2 bolts right here that you're going to remove, and then there's this bolt that goes into the frame to the engine mount that you're also going to remove. Very important tip, I would put jack stands under on the engine just to hold it in place, just because you're going to be removing an engine mount. You don't want the engine to drop. Another thing I forgot to mention, you also need these engine mount spacers, and these are literally going to go in there just like that. And then the racing rail is going to connect to that. So super important to have this as well. So let's get started. Alright guys, so for the engine support, I'm just using regular car jack. Important tip, do not raise the bike. Just want to sit it on the oil pan for support. I'm also going to add a rag on it just so it doesn't scratch anything. And yeah, you don't even have to remove the engine itself. So jack the engine up. As soon as you feel it's on there secure, like right there, I feel the bike moving when I move up and down. All you need is just that support right there so the engine stays in place. All right, now for the next step, I'm gonna start with these 2 bolts. They're very simple. I believe, let me check the size, not that one. Yeah, this is a HW6, and it's just a little adapter. I'm just gonna add it to the drill and remove these bolts. They're on there. Use a ratchet to break torque. You also don't want to strip these bolts at all. And when you're putting them back in as well, you know, don't use the drill like I just tried. I thought it was going to be on there not as tight as it is. Now you can just get in there with the drill just to get it out faster. So now that these 2 are out, and they're out of the way, you know, keep them for good measures if you need them in the future, if you want to go back stock, anything like that. You have these, you're going to need them. Next, we're going to remove the engine mount bolt, which is a fat boy. It's a pretty big bolt. Don't strip that one. That would suck. As for the engine mount bolts, well, the bolts, yeah, it's going to be an 18. Just loosen that bad boy up and take your time with this. Don't overdo it. You know, this is very important. It's to the frame and to the engine mounts. And like I said, be safe. Better safe than sorry. If your engine is supported on there, it should come right out very easily. So just like that, hit the engine bolt and the spacer. If you're having a hard time getting it out, could be that you don't have enough support on your engine, so it's probably sitting at an angle like this where the engine is dropping and you can't get it out. So came right out, good news, supported properly. So with these, I bought them used, like I said, so the pucks were already installed. They usually come out like that, but you're gonna need them removed so you can get the bolt through to the engine mount. So it should be a little spirally, little Allen key right there just to remove them, and they should be out. Another thing that's important, just to be on the safe side, I'm going to use some Loctite, some red Loctite. I plan on keeping the bike. I don't plan on taking it off. If you do need to take it off, you know, you can probably get it off. Just take your time. Like I said, don't strip any bolts. Should be pretty easy. The bolts that were here, as you can see on there, they already had red Loctite, so that's probably why they were so tight on there. And we're gonna put some back on just to be on the safe side. All right, got my red Loctite. I'm gonna start by putting on the engine mount, just because it's the easiest. It's gonna support it a lot better. So don't forget, put your spacer on there. Boom, should go all the way in, just about all the way in. It'll get tighter as you tighten the bolt. And then just put a little bit, don't overdo it. Just a little drop right there, and you should be golden. Another important tip too, make sure you have that washer on there. It's an absolute must, you need it. It comes with it, use it for a reason. Slide it into place, and I'm using this just to guide it into where I need it. It's gone. Don't put it on there too tight because you still got to align the rear. All right, now for the rear bolts, there's going to be 3 separate spacers or washers. Get a regular flat washer, and then you get one of these Chevrolet groove in it. So that one goes first, boom. Then you get the flat washer, and then you're gonna need the spacer. The spacer is important just because there's plastics here, and you kind of want that gap in between the racing rails and where they get put in. So if you take a closer up of it, right there's even a little groove gapping. So these spacers are literally gonna go in there like so. I'm gonna already start by putting some red Loctite on that bolt as well. On the first one, just a little drop, don't overdo it. You don't need to. A little drop like that. And then the spacer is gonna go behind the racing rail, so that's gonna go on there like that. And now I'm just gonna hand tighten it like that because I still have to put the other one in. So grab that. So I'm gonna use the impact now just to somewhat push it in place because I still have to tighten that one. So you don't want to over tighten it because then you're gonna have a weird issue trying to align it. That, like that, boom, and that's on there. Good. Now I'm gonna go back to the top, and I'm gonna use the impact to add a little bit more pressure in there, just to get it back into place. Boom. And then yeah, and then after I'm done using the impact, just to be safe, put it back on the ratchet, just give it some ugga-duggas, just to make sure it's on there good. All right, so for the last step, put the puck back in. You just slide in there. Might be a little tight, but boom. And you put your little swirly piece to secure it on there. So, and that goes in the front. So you can see the top one's right there. And then you just add the bottom one just to hold it in place. Yeah, tighten it on there so the puck stays in there. And that's what you're gonna get, right in place. Looks super nice, super slick, and boy, it's on there. Looks really good. That's gonna be like the top view of it. And then for the other side, it's literally the same thing. Exact same thing I did, and you're just gonna do it to the other side. And you should be golden. Crash all you want, baby. Yeah, don't do that, but there you go. And just like that, ladies and gents, the racing rails are on there. And they look great. And they'll do the job very well. Looks super slick with the black on black. Sheesh. What they look like from the front. So you can see that it really protects, like, if it ever goes on its side. Really, really nice product. And this is the view from when you're sitting on it. It'll be like that. Looks bulkier than it actually is. It's actually a very comfortable. It really doesn't even seem like it's on there. But yeah, it looks super dope. And yeah, guys, so that wraps up the video for today. Doing first part of the stunt series on the R7. Racing rails look great. And they're definitely gonna do the job protecting the bike if I ever go down. Stay tuned. This is the first video from the stunt build series, and there's a lot more to come. So don't forget, every Thursday, 9 a.m. Eastern, expect the video because it'll be there. So hope you enjoyed it. Hope it helped you. Hope it was informational. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.